Clarksville Force. Number 15, Robbie Copman. And for number 8, Marco Micheletto. In the 75th minute. So you still have time to register. Just check in with the Chattanooga FC.
Live coverage of the 2018 FIFA World Cup continues tomorrow on Fox and FS1.
Hello everybody, we're back. Good evening. Welcome back to Chattanooga FC's live web stream, sponsored this year by Fox 61 WDSI, home of the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Hope you're all watching that this afternoon with those amazing games with Germany and Sweden and those goals, and the scorcher with Belgium and their 5 goals. Just some amazing soccer. More to come, of course, tomorrow. But tonight we've got CFC. Your boys in blue playing at home tonight at beautiful Finley Stadium against the Georgia Revolution, who've come up all the way from south side of Atlanta to watch us play tonight. Got a beautiful evening. It's around about 70 degrees and the rain is gone. If you are thinking about coming down, you're in two minds about it, there's still time to get down here because it's clear, a little bit of cloud cover, so it's keeping it not too cold, not too hot, not too cold, just about right. Sitting here tonight means Keon Rose. Hey Keon.
Hey Simon, how's it going?
It's going great. We're excited about that game on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
And we were hoping for a repeat of that, right?
Absolutely. The way that they played. I mean, I'd like to see Chattanooga FC start scoring earlier because the tension was killing me. But
right.
The result, we're definitely hoping to see a similar result.
I think so. That was 4 goals in 15 minutes, which is pretty zippy stuff for any team, and very enjoyable to see that. Kean and I went down to the field, and if you watched the commentary on Wednesday, you'd have heard us talking about that last goal that João Costa scored, and we went to have a look at that net because the ball went trickling out the back of the net as if it had gone down the side, and we found there's a hole in the net. So it actually went in the net, off somebody's knee. I think it was Valenciano's knee, or was it Joe's knee? And then it went right through the net, and we were like, I didn't go in because it ran out, but it did. It was a goal, so we had to go and see for ourselves. So apologies to get that one wrong, but we try not to make too many errors, but occasionally we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's very quick. It happens very fast in real time, and when you see the ball coming out like that, you assume that it missed. But we did some sleuthing, some detective work. We went down there, we found the hole in the net, and mystery solved.
That's it. So hopefully tonight there won't be any of those, and the balls will go in the net and stay in the net. We'll know what's going on, but we'll do our very best to make sure you get all the information you need to enjoy the game tonight. That it's lovely evening for soccer, like I said. It's just great after that storm that came through earlier this afternoon. It's now really nice out here, and it's great, especially for June where it could be super hot. So the teams are coming onto the field. Looks like Chattanooga FC in their traditional dark blue shirts and light blue shorts, and Georgia Revolution in the Real Madrid strip here with the red and white striped shirt, hoop striped shirts, and the blue shorts. So should be telling them apart pretty easily tonight. No confusion there. We'll give you the team sheets in a moment and tell you a bit more about that, and let you know who's out there playing. We got some of the players from the game on Wednesday starting again, some not. So Coach Bill is giving everybody a chance to play. Don't forget they're playing almost 2 games a week right now at this point in the season, so Coach Bill's trying to rotate everybody and give them a chance to play. We talked to a few of the players before the game, and they were all in a good mood. They look very positive and ready to make a repeat of Wednesday night's game, so pretty much we're in great shape for another scorching game, I hope. Now what should be a 0-0 draw.
Well, don't jinx it.
No, well, try not to. The commentator's curse. So yeah, quick hello to Luke Winter's parents who are here in the crowd today. They've made the journey over from Norfolk to watch Luke play. So Mr. and Mrs. Winter and Erica are here, so good to see you all. And anybody in Britain or in Europe who's watching around the world, say hi on social media. Nice to hear you're out there enjoying the game and staying up late tonight to watch.
Number 4, Vladislav Morgan.
So looks like it's back getting ready to get going. So we'll give you the teams in a second once the match announcer's done that. But really looking forward to a nice game. The pitch has dried out too, which we were concerned about after that heavy rain. That's good. And it's a good crowd. People still coming in. I don't know if you can see the hooligans or not, but they're when the Atlanta team from the Revolution are being announced, they're all sitting there reading the newspaper if they don't care, and then they all leap up when the Chattanooga team's announced. So it's a new thing they're doing this year. So we saw Pierre Bouquet on the supporters stand too on Wednesday night. He was enjoying that with Galen and Andrew and the rest of the hooligans down there. He's back on the field again tonight after picking up that red card at New Orleans, so he's going to be out and about too, playing tonight. So it'd be nice to see him play.
Number 10, Juan Hernandez. Number 3, Emerson Lima. Number 11, Felipe Oliveira. Number 4, Juan Sanchez. Number 88, Daniel Valenciano. Number 17, Luke Winter.
Big cheers for Luke Winter there being starter tonight.
Chattanooga FC is coached by Bill Elliott, assisted by Jordan Matthias and Jimmy Wheatley. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Aaron Brandon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, I love the rendition of the national anthem there, it was excellent. Really echoed around the stadium. Alright, let's go through the teams quickly so we know who's out there. And I'll give you Chattanooga. Kian will give you all he's got for Georgia Revolution from what you've got on the team sheets. So, starting with Chattanooga, we've got Philip D'Amico in goal, number 1. Pablo Gaona, number 21 in defence. Everson Lima, number 3 in defence. Stephen Rocker, number 12 in defence. Juan Sanchez, number 4 in defence. And Sorenio Hascek, number 24. In the midfield, we got Juan Hernandez, And we got Daniel Denciano, number 88, and Cameron Woodfin, number 2 on the bench. Hang on, that's the bench one. Let me get the starters. Pierre Bouquet in the midfield, João Costa up front, and it's like Luke Winter up front, and Felipe Oliveira, and I think Zeka up front as well. Let me check I got that one right. Nope, Zeka's on the bench, sorry. Got that one wrong, he's in the wrong column. Alright, so what have you got for us, Keon, for the Revolution?
For the Revolution, we have the defenders being number 2, Jack Gurr, number 14, Sagi Hirsch, number 13, Merveil Kies, and number 4, Vladislav Margolin. Your midfielders are Adama Kamara, number 24, Rodrigo Goncalves, number 12, Ryan King, number 8, Jumar Oakley, and your forwards are number 7, Isaac Promise, great soccer name, number 18, Tony Tienti, and number 1, Eric Ati in goal.
Excellent. On Chattanooga's bench tonight, Santiago Moore, Stephen Rocker, Cameron Woodfin, Chai Clark, Caleb Cole, Nick Croucher, and Zeka. So that's where the bench is. And I had Zeka as starter, he's on the bench. Sorry, folks. Chat Hooligans got some new flags. Go up the entire length of section 109 here in blue and light blue and dark blue. Very impressive.
They always find some new way to up the ante.
They do, don't they? So the Revs playing from right to left on your screen. Chattanooga play, of course, left to right. The Revs having the sun in their eye, and we refer to the Georgia Revolution as the Revs, which is what they call themselves. So if you hear me saying that, that's the team we're talking about. Slow start from Revolution, trying to maintain possession, trying that long ball, but trying to make something happen down this left wing and getting past the defenders there.
Sagi Hirsch.
Yeah, past Diona.
A couple of sponsors getting knocked over there on the sideline.
Absolutely, Juan Sanchez making clearance, but first shot there. Nice shot from the Revs, and off the corner of the goal at the back post.
And Phil D'Amico is upset.
Yeah, I think they're upset with the defence not covering that one better and giving them a chance to really get a good shot there. So.
Not as defensively sharp as you'd like to see them start the game.
Exactly. I think that was Ryan King, number 12, taking the shot there. So, first corner to the Revs. See how they take this, long or short? Short, okay, then long. Juan Hernandez pushed it away. And the Revs get a second chance at the corner. Same one again, short, deflected out, and another corner for the Revs.
Looked like Oliveira was the one that deflected that one out.
Now they're playing the long shot. It's in the box, bobbling around. Cleared away. Nicely pushed away.
That's about as good as you're going to ask for there.
There's Luke Winter getting rid of that one. Yeah. See how Georgia reform after that. Georgia not pressing too hard just yet. They're still trying to feel their way, see how things go. And Chattanooga not pushing up either just yet, so both teams a little bit steady off the mark, not going for the early goal. Nice touch there, keeping the ball in play. The Revs, and letting it go out just for a throw. A little bit too close to the offside line there for the other making. So. Let's check to Lima. Back to Gaona again. Good back three there. Always been solid. They'll be solid again tonight. Juhasek looking up, trying to feed Oliveira. Oliveira pushing a little bit, and ball goes out for the Revs for a throw. Steal there. Costa trying to get the ball away from the Revs. Back to their defensive line again.
And you can see Chattanooga slowly starting to crank up the pressure. They haven't really touched the ball so far this game, and I think they really want it.
Yeah, nice turn. The Revs trying to get away. Number 8.
Oakley.
Yeah, going over. I think actually falling over the defender with his own feet, but ended up on the ground there. So that breakaway didn't happen. Feliciano dropping back to midfield to defence a little bit here. Lima trying to find Winter with a collision there, but nobody hurt. Ball back to the Revs keeper. Oh, and Felipe Oliveira taking a slide.
Really trying to put some pressure on goal there.
That's right. Still a little bit of slickness on the surface. I'm sure it was dry under our feet earlier, but we weren't running around at 30 miles an hour like these guys are, so I expect it's a little different when you're trying to run and chase the ball. Nice ball. Hernandez again. Sanchez working it on the far side with Hernandez. For a Revs throw. Good defending there. Managed to keep Chattanooga from building up into a striking position.
Smart play.
It was pretty good.
And Alex and I did the women's game that was rain delayed a week ago now. And we talked about the surface, the artificial surface, and how slick it can get once it gets moist. It may not still be wet, but the surface is still pretty slick, so that's going to affect movement and the way that the ball bounces especially.
Okay. Well, it was certainly a deluge about 3 o'clock this afternoon, so but it has drained well, but nevertheless you're right, there's always slick spots, and the speed these guys go out and they try and stop and turn fast, and that's when you've got to have that grip, and if you haven't got it then pew, down you go. Ball right across to Sanchez.
Well played.
Wasn't it? Very good. Very accurate. Juhasek looking up. Oliveira. Feliciano. Juhasek again. Chattanooga patiently building here, not rushing it. They don't have to. So just keeping the ball moving across both sides of the pitch.
That's what you talk about all the time, using the full length of the field.
Well, that's it. I mean, they kind of get hemmed in. I've seen other games get hemmed in by one line, and it's better to use the full width of the field. So Chattanooga's get a corner. I think that's their first corner of the game so far.
You are correct.
Yeah, Costa coming up to take that one. Oliveira getting into the middle. The rest of the players holding back a little bit around the D and over the into the penalty spot. A little bit of movement in the box here, and Costa let Lima first to the ball, all the way from the back. Oliveira wins the corner for Chattanooga by deflecting off the Revs defender. Got two guys marking Felipe Oliveira. They must know he's pretty good, and he's likely to score a goal at any time. And he's got away from them. Luke Winter out there with a long shot, deflected out, and runs out for a Chattanooga throw, but danger averted for the Revs for now.
And they've been defending really well to start this game.
They have, yeah. clearing the lines again. The challenge from Costa. I meant to mention earlier that the Revs are about mid-table in the NPSL Southeast. Of course, Chattanooga at the top after that win on Wednesday over the Silverbacks. So the Revs certainly like a win. Would like to cut the table a little bit closer because there's only 3 or 4 points through between the top 4 or 5 teams. So a win for even somebody's mid-table can make a lot of difference as we get towards the end of the season. So still plenty to play for, even if they aren't close to the top of the table. They can still make a lot of difference to their season by winning tonight. And I'm sure they didn't make that long drive just to play for a draw or something, so should be interesting to see what they do. Deep ball, good save by the keeper, Eric Atty.
Yes.
Did I say that one correctly? Good save there.
So.
He got hold of that very well. So. 10 minutes play, still 0-0. Chattanooga and the Georgia Revolution here tonight. As I said, the Revs playing from right to left. On your screens in the stripy Real Madrid shirts. Just like to let you know that tonight's stream is sponsored by Fox 61 WDSI Chattanooga, home of the 2018 Russia World Cup, and showing it to you every game live in HD on Fox Sports 1. So very enjoyable watching that this afternoon and watching the World Cup games. 3 more games to come tomorrow morning, including my own England at 8 AM in their game against Panama. So lots more soccer tomorrow. This is actually my 4th game of the day so far, Keon. I should be getting a bit sick of it by now, but I'm not.
No, it's that time of year and it feels right.
It does, doesn't it?
Soccer all day.
That's it, pretty much. And that's a long ball back to Phil D'Amico.
That'll be a corner.
An unforced error. Not a great pass, and
D'Amico trying his very best to run that one down, but he wasn't even close.
You could see it wasn't going to go. That was a little strange. Giving away a corner like that. So gives the Revs their 4th corner of the game so far.
Those are the little plays that make a game. You'd hate to give stuff like that away.
You really do, yeah, especially at home. There's like no real reason to do it. So let's see what the Revs do this one again. Look, they're going for the long corner. A lot of movement in the box. Away by CFC. Emerson Lima streaking up. There's Costa. He's got Lima.
Yeah, they're not going to catch him.
No, they're not. Oh, and they're not. So they're going to foul him because they can't catch him. They push him over.
And João Costa gets a full head of steam. He is a speeding bull.
He is. He is like a greyhound. Meanwhile, Pete in the crowd's waving yellow cards for that one, the referee, but he's just calling the foul, not the yellow card. But yeah, I think the Revs' defence were taken a bit by surprise there.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't a planned counter, and normally most players would just clear that, but João Costa was the one that came up to it first, and once he gets his feet on the ball, he plans to take it to the house.
Yep. So Hernandez over the free kick, floating it in the box. Lima, gets his head on it, using his height there, just over the bar though.
And I do like the idea of using Everson Lima in these situations, even though most defenders typically aren't used in scoring situations like that. He's very accurate using his head.
He is, and that's his experience showing. He's the oldest player on the team. He's played, as we said before, all over the world in South America and Europe, and so he's very, very experienced. And he's been rock solid all season. I've enjoyed every game he's played in so far. He's been great. And he's a lovely, lovely guy. He's so nice when you talk to him. He's just, very friendly and very easygoing. He's just great. But when he's on the field, it's, different person, like a lot of players. Nice ball. Oliveira trying, into a collision, but play goes on. Playing the advantage. Luke Winter. Costa. Chattanooga probing for that shot. Costa. That one deflects out, but the referee is calling a goal kick. I think deflected out off a Revs defender. Nice move from Chattanooga again, looking dangerous.
Yeah, that offense starting to run to life here a little bit for
yes.
Chattanooga. They started a little bit slow, and part of that was the pressure that the Revs were putting on. But
right.
Chattanooga's starting to figure it out now.
You've got a bit of sunshine. After all that rain, the sun's out, and it's
you can see
nice.
Eric Ati, the keeper for Revolutions, his hand is up trying to block the sun from his eyes.
He's getting the sun in his eyes, that's right, which is the advantage of Chattanooga playing, you know, left to right. The opposing goalkeeper has the sun in his eyes. In the second half, it's not so much of a problem, but in the first half, that low sun can be quite dazzling as it creeps down over the first Tennessee Pavilion. Yeah, it's quite a nice wind getting up. It must feel good down there with the wind getting up. And it's blowing the clouds away, so it's turned to a really great evening for soccer. Let's move here from the Revs, trying to get something going, but stolen away. Costa again. Here he goes. Revs having to play it out.
The ball bouncing into some fans. This is why you don't use your cell phone when you're at a Chattanooga FC football game.
Who would do that? I mean, who's got time for a cell phone when there's always excitement on the field?
Got to keep your head up.
I think you leave your cell phone at home and watch the game. That's just me. Gona and Lima and Newhasjet keeping the back very solid here indeed, just staying calm, not rushing things again. Sanchez trying to come through, trickles out and a throw to the Revs. Starting to pin them back in their own half a little bit too. They're not getting quite as much of a chance to get out and play.
And the Revs like to make plays that develop.
They like to get out and run. And they're not, so not given the chance. It's going to be frustrating for them. Sanchez trying to get away, but the Revs quicker. And they win a throw on the far side. Make a break on this. They're trying to come through. That's a nice give and go. Trying to get in space.
There's little room for the Revs finally.
There is. Oh! And the deflection, they get the first goal. Wow. Just like a deflection off Emerson Lima. Yeah. They get the first goal in the 18th minute.
It rolled up Everson Lima's body. He tried to get in the way and stop it.
And it sent Phil D'Amico the wrong way, which is really frustrating.
And we have a Chattanooga FC player down.
We do. Who was down at the back?
Georgia Revolution goal scorer number 8.
Sorry for a water break here. Well, that's going on. Let me see what this dude's down.
So that was Jumar Oakley scoring the goal there for Georgia Revolution.
I think the goal that's down over there. You think I got or not? Little staff checking him out. I think he's back up on his feet. Just a bit of a bump. I think he's okay. He's up and walking. So, quick chance for the coaches to talk to their players and give them a quick update on tactics and what they want to do. But yeah, early lead for the Revs there with that deflection from the shot that D'Amico was probably expecting a save, and it just went the other way and he couldn't get near it. So they're probably enjoying one up after the 18th minute. So let's see what Chattanooga got in reserve for that.
Well, we're hoping that this is a repeat of the Atlanta Silverbacks.
Well, yes,
where,
that's what we were talking about.
Scored first, but
we talked about it earlier, didn't we? And we thought we'd get another rerun of that. So now that was okay.
I mean, you shouldn't feel bad if you give up a goal like that if you're Chattanooga. I mean, you played defense really well there. Just Oakley had some room.
Right.
And he was able to take a shot.
That's right.
You still got to defend it. It just took an unlucky bounce.
It did, and that happens a lot in soccer. We see that in the World Cup this year a lot of times too. So that was Juan Sanchez got the knock. My error for getting that mixed something up with Pablo go, and it was Juan who got the knock, but he's back on his feet and running around looking good. So in fact, he's on the ball right now, so obviously he's okay. So Chattanooga is back into play in the 20th minute. Still plenty of time to get goals, so not too concerned at this stage, but the Revs look to come forward again. Costa bringing it forward. Lovely ball through to Felipe Oliveira. Oliveira has to go wide. Pierre Bouquet coming through, touched it, just too far for Juan Hernandez to get the last touch on it, but a lovely ball from Pierre Bouquet. And that super pass from Costa, like the one he did for Luke Winter on Wednesday night with the curve in it. Just an excellent pass.
It's good to see Chattanooga bounce back after giving up that goal, the way that they were able to create plays for one another all the way up the field. Right.
Well, I think they're all experienced enough to know there's plenty more time to score a goal, so they're not going to cave in with 70 minutes to go. So. To win the header.
Here comes Oliveira.
They are trying to streak through in the gap, but outplayed by two players. Just couldn't get to it. Valenciano trying a high ball and winning a throw for Chattanooga right in front of the Georgia bench. Bouquet on it.
And some of these passes from Bouquet kind of show what they were missing last game.
I think we talked about it, didn't we? We did talk. Now he's back after his one-game suspension, and we were pleased to see him back playing. But at the same time, they played okay without him on Wednesday. You can't argue with that. So it's good there's enough depth they can do that and not be, tied to a key player. Quick Chattanooga throw on the near side here. Damien going on that one. Looking for someone to receive it. Long throw. Oliveira. Gona again. Trying to set Hernandez off, but the Revs get hold of it first and try and streak away, but back for a Chattanooga throw. Trying to set Isaac Promise away there. Just not a good enough pass. Tussle there midfield. Revs coming away with it. They're trying to break, but they're outnumbered by the Chattanooga defence. Sanchez going for it, wins the ball back. Back to Lima, who clears it way up the field. Costa, Bouquet. Feeding Costa again. They switch sides again. He's on that left wing instead of the right wing. Good defending from the Revs there. And dispossess him. Take the sting out of the attack there. Valenciano, Hernandez, Sanchez, Costa, across the pitch, and trying to reach Luke Winter and doesn't reach him. Eric Atty grabs the ball and keeps it safe for the Revs once more.
Have some good play out of Atty so far this game.
Yeah, so far so good. He's played well. Well, he hasn't really been tested too much, I have to say. So
not yet, but he has had some plays where he's run off his line pretty well, and
he's anticipated the ball well, and that's a good thing for a keeper to do too. But I like to see him really stretch for a ball, and he hasn't done that yet. Foul given away by Emerson Lima there. 30 yards out, maybe 28 yards out.
it's a good call. Lima went through his body to try and get the ball, so.
Check out Ryan King there. Ryan King's been dangerous most of the evening so far for the Revs. Deep into the box, and we'll keep it in. Can the Revs make it happen again? There's Ryan King shooting, and a header just over the bar. Trying to deflect it over Phil D'Amico, but she goes over the goal completely. Nice move though.
It was a nice move. D'Amico got just enough in there to disrupt it. But when the Revs have had their chances, they've been very dangerous.
They have. So 25 minutes in, 1-0 to the Revs after that deflected goal that surprised everyone. Chattanooga looking to equalise and go from there. Okay, in traffic trying to get through, but outnumbered again. Now the Revs taking a leaf out of Chattanooga's book and spreading it across the field. Sanchez coming forward. Hernandez. All the way back to Emerson Lima. Out to Gona. Valenciano. Okay, those two have played well together. I always enjoy watching them combine. Back to Lima. Chattanooga not rushing. Great long shot from Lima. Down to Sanchez. Keeps it in play. Has check. Yep. Chattanooga now. Everybody in Chattanooga in the Revs half, apart from the goalkeeper. Okay again, letting the ball get away from him. He might have taken a knock. Not sure if he stretched too far there. He was okay. Who try to find a crack in the Revs' defence. They seem to have settled down into a good position actually, the Revs. They're holding on to that lead and not giving too much away at the moment. Hernandez to Winter. Gets a toe on it, but it just touches it behind for a goal kick to the Revs.
Didn't quite get to redirect it where he wanted it to. Chattanooga getting closer every time they get a shot on goal.
Well, they're certainly not going to be happy until they get the equaliser. You know, probably not going to be happy until they actually win the game, but they'll certainly go with the equaliser first and take it from there.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, that's it. Almost bouncing around in the air there. Chattanooga not really getting hold of it properly. Have to go back to Lima to reset a little bit. Nice long ball there. Costa on the end of it. Nice touch. Gets round his man. Winter. Didn't quite get the turn there, the touch he wanted.
I mean, we talked about Eric Atti, the keeper for Georgia, not necessarily being pressured, and a lot of credit goes to that back line that Georgia has. They haven't really allowed much to get past them to even get to him.
Right. Yeah, they worked very hard. So they've been a good defensive line so far. Which is not what the Chattanooga fans want to hear, of course, but if you're trying to be neutral about it, that's what they've been.
But it does give an explanation as to why Chattanooga hasn't been able to put on the pressure that they usually do.
Right.
They're playing a really good defense.
Well, they also decided to go back to defence, particularly. This is a lot like watching Sweden and West Germany earlier today in the World Cup. They've got the lead and they just wanted to sit on it, really. It's a lot like watching that game.
So another good reason to root for an equalizer is he might open this game back up again.
Well, that's it. A nice touch on there. Costa free, onside. Gets it across. Oh, nobody there to take the shot. Wow.
Bouquet was a half step late.
What a good cross. Chattanooga reset. Trying it again. Valenciano going long to Sanchez. Sanchez gathering it up. Got 2 defenders on him, but back to Juhasek. Juhasek way up the field for a defender. Way up there.
Which tells you that they're thinking about offense right now.
They really are. But again, the equaliser. Sanchez gets back to it. Hernandez gets back to it and flicks it away. Get my wands mixed up. Can't tell one from the other.
Understandable mistake.
Now the Reds looking to come forward. Ryan on the near side. Nice touch, and he plays that ball forward to Umar Oakley. And Umar Oakley's been quite a troublemaker too on this near side, I think, on the left wing.
Yeah, scoring the goal for the Georgia Revolution.
Yeah. Well, he's keen to get number 2.
It doesn't look like he's moving that fast, but he has long legs, so he takes 3 steps and suddenly you see the separation.
Long throw from the Revs, doesn't cut anything, and referee's calling that for a foul throw. And getting Chattanooga to take it. So he may have stepped over the byline there and they called it as a foul throw. Heads on from Bouquet, but nobody there to get it, so the Revs will gather that one up. While you're watching that, I should let you know that there's been a change of plan for Wednesday night's game against the Silverbacks. The away game, scheduled to be played in Atlanta on Wednesday, June 27th, has been changed. You'll be pleased to know it'll be a lot shorter journey to go and see it because the Silverbacks have a conflict of scheduling on their usual venue. They can't play there, and so they are going to play up here in Chattanooga, but not here at Finley Stadium. They're going to play at Chattanooga Christian School on Broad Street. So it'll be the same time as normal, 7:30 kickoff, but you'll count as an away game because it will be played at Finley Stadium, Chattanooga's home. So instead of driving 100 odd miles to Atlanta, you'll drive 1.8 miles from Finley Stadium and see an away game in Tennessee with the Atlanta Silverbacks. So I hope you can all come out to that one, but do clear your calendars for Wednesday evening and come and see Chattanooga with the return leg of the Atlanta Silverbacks game, and come down to Chattanooga Christian and support your local football team at their soccer field. We're certainly going to be there, bringing you a live stream, but that still doesn't mean you can't come down there and see them play. So we hope you can make it and cheer on the boys in blue in a slightly smaller venue, but still within the same zip code just about. I think it's the same zip code, but it's certainly very close.
I would think so.
There's Oakley. Reds trying to get a shot. Oh! Out for a corner. D'Amico not happy with his defence at all. Not happy with
I do think Juhasek was the one that got there.
I think he was. And Valenciano, I haven't let him know what he thinks of it. He was not impressed.
That Chattanooga back line has some miscommunication issues that they need to work out.
They did, and that's not like them.
No. I mean, they seem to have ironed out a lot of their problems for much of the season, but today you have one or two hiccups. But
getting cleared away, but not very far. The Revs going for the shot. Yep, that's goal number 2. Look at them go. Wow. The Revs are not lying down. They are not setting on a 1-0 lead. They are keeping going.
Rodrigo Goncalves.
Yes, number 24. Goncalves getting the goal there. He's delighted with that one. And again, lots of reasons for Phil D'Amico to shout at his defenders. That was an avoidable error, really. They didn't clear the ball properly, and they gave him far too much space in the box to get the goal. So, in the 35th minute, 2-0 to the Georgia Revolution.
And before Georgia scored there, I was going to say, defense has had one or two hiccups, but you know, we've learned anything from the World Cup so far. 1 or 2 hiccups is all it takes.
That's right. Well, this is a neutral position. Chattanooga 2-0 down. Let's see how they respond to this one. I'm not used to seeing Chattanooga 2-0 down, I have to say, Keel. So
it doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't, especially at home. So I know we had that going on in New Orleans, but this is a home game with home support on the regular field, so it shouldn't be what they're doing. But again, the Revolution's still coming forward, trying to make something happen again.
Which is a sign that they're very comfortable with.
I think they are. Handball given there.
Yeah, hit Oakley on his upper forearm there.
Chattanooga dispossessed. Oakley again taking a dive across the field, but I think they called a foul on that one. So yeah, Chattanooga on the back foot tonight. Not what I was expecting to see after Wednesday's performance. This is almost the opposite.
Though you did mention earlier, they've basically been playing 2 games a week.
Well, they have,
and that's going to wear on anybody.
True. Costa again trying to come away, but he's in the traffic and outnumbered. He's they're not giving him the space. He got a lot of space on Wednesday night to score goals from that, and the Revs have obviously marked him out, and they're trying to strangle him from making much progress. They're watching him and Felipe Oliveira fairly closely, so they've done their homework. Might even have watched a couple of our web streams. Chattanooga building patiently here. You have to check. Nice ball to Bouquet. Bouquet still with the ball, trying to get the shot, but blocked out. That defense again being pretty solid tonight.
They're stepping up. They're filling those passing lanes, especially the very last pass. That's the one that they take away.
They are. Hernandez trying to make something happen. Gaona, but again the Revs are up to it and take the ball away. Hernandez gets it back, trying to get some space. Absolutely squeezed out into the corner and wins the throw right down by the corner flag. Quickly taken. Juhaszczyk and trying to get the ball through, and has to go all the way back to Emerson Lima as Atlanta keeps saying Atlanta. Georgia clear it again. I'm thinking about the game on Wednesday with the Silverbacks, but
that's true.
Getting them mixed up.
Georgia Revolution are from just south.
They are. They're from Conyers, yeah. So, which is okay. Trying to get the poo, can't get the space. Gaona out to Oliveira. Okay. Juhaszczyk takes the shot that doesn't come to anything, and it's a goal kick to Georgia Revolution, trying to get them a chance to reset their lines.
It does have to be frustrating for Chattanooga, but
oh yeah,
they have to keep on attacking because they are a team that's capable of scoring, as we saw on Wednesday, a lot of goals in a very short amount of time.
Right. Well, that's it. That's what they're known for, so we'll see if they repeat that again tonight, and we hope they do. Here the Chattanooga's encouraging a team to get out there and score some more.
And that's what it is to have a home crowd. You can be down in a game, but the home crowd's still in it, so you have to keep fighting for them.
Yep. Yeah, the Hooligans are in it right at the last minute and beyond, so they're very involved. Luke Winter gets a knock.
Yeah, I think he took an elbow to the face there.
I think so too. He's holding his face. I think he's okay, but he's
he looked dazed for a
definitely
second.
slowed him down, didn't it? The referee didn't see anything wrong with that and kept play going. Okay, in the back line now. Costa Gona again. They're going to build from this side of the right wing. Again, these passes a little wayward. They're not always getting through. Leave a deep ball across to Sanchez. A bit too far, and the Revs gather it up again. Into the 41st minute, not long to play till half time. There have been a lot of stoppages, so I can't really see there being a lot of injury time, maybe a minute or two on the end. So Chattanooga have a few minutes to at least get one goal back. This would be a good time to do it, just for the half time whistle.
That was a bad pass.
It was a bad pass. That's what we were saying earlier about not focusing on the passes. I mean, the intent is good, but the execution is not missing. There, Oliveira's away. Here we go. That's a good pass. Oliveira streaking away. Gaya. Sanchez trying to come through, and again the Revs defence clear it. And here comes Juhaszek.
It's good recognition by Juhaszek.
Back to
Give him
Costa.
another chance.
Costa trying to cross it. Checks back. Nice cross. Oh no! Bouquet steams in and sends it flying across over the top of the bar and almost out of the stadium. Complete miscue on that one, but a good opportunity. Chattanooga making the best of that one, and still dangerous. Still dangerous, and that's what it's all about. It's not quitting. Is finding Valenciano, trying to drive up. Oliveira to Winter, treads on the ball, doesn't quite get it, and he plays it behind João Costa, so nobody quite connecting again. This is not what we used to see in Keon. I'm used to seeing them put those to their feet and keep him moving.
Yeah, and I mean, it's somewhat there. There's some passes where they're snappy, they're on target, but it's always the last pass or two.
Do you think it's tired legs or something, or just
I think
fatigue?
so. I do think so. And you mentioned before, Bill Elliott's trying to rotate the roster and keep everybody as fresh as he can, but it's been hard going.
Yeah, as we get deeper into the season, it does get hard. We've got depth on the bench, so shouldn't be a problem to bring on some fresh subs, and that may be what it takes to get the game back to life again. So, but yeah, not accustomed to seeing some of this, where the passes don't quite go through. You get the old one, but not quite so many.
And then they had some shots on goal that have just gone clear over the net.
Right.
Those have to be more on target.
They really do. They're still not stretching the keeper at all. He's had a relatively easy game. I wouldn't say it's been totally easy, but it's not been super hard.
And some of that is Georgia's back line, but some of that is Chattanooga.
Yeah, not really
Not playing up to their potential.
Valenciano making the nice moves there. Hernandez setting Oliveira free on the far side. Oliveira trying to bring it down the wing. The Revs are rushing back, trying to get the defence back in there. Long ball. And a foul on the box. The referee's not doing anything. He has checked, gets knocked over. He has checked. Let me check. No, it was Valenciano. Sorry, get them. Both wearing the same colour boots.
Same colour shoes, and they're both the same height.
They are, aren't they? It's very confusing for us poor guys here. So.
Good effort by Costa against Chattanooga to throw.
Valenciano flicking it up. And again, treading on the ball. Valenciano wins it back again. Good play. Goes to Hernandez. He's got plenty of space. Running it forward. Sanchez, and again, Sanchez dispossessed. So Chattanooga throw, taken quickly.
That's another thing that Chattanooga usually does that they're not doing today is those one-on-one.
Oh, there's a bad mistake.
Moments, yeah, another bad
Communication
pass.
error there. The Revs trying to streak away. You have to check, fighting for it. Literally pushing himself. It's his defender trying to get away. And Lima out for a throw. You have to check, not there in time. Yeah, there's something not quite right here, Keel. It's not quite connecting or communicating. Something's gone adrift. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, and I think it is tired legs. I mean, if you're used to someone being in a certain space and they're not there because their legs are just a little bit slow, that throws you off, and then it throws them off, and it gets worse and worse.
Well, you lose your rhythm as a team. I think that's what we're seeing. The rhythm's not quite there tonight. It's been there in the past. It's not there right now. It should come back, but it's not there at the moment. I'm sure Coach Bill will have a word in the locker room at half-time with a great deal more intelligent analysis than that, but that's what I'm seeing is that the rhythm going away. So.
And I 100% agree with you. And it's something that Georgia doesn't even really have to play with rhythm. A lot of it is just that they've scored off of some big Chattanooga mistakes.
Yeah, they've taken the advantage of it, and Chattanooga's had a fair number of shots on goal, but haven't really been able to take anything out of it. So we're into injury time now, so we'll see how much there is the referee allows to play. Chattanooga coming forward. Hernandez, Bouquet, and again, not a great pass. Gaona steams in, but it deflects out for a goal kick to the Revs. They'll be happy to go in the locker room at half time with a 2-0 lead. I know that. Most teams would be. RT with the last kick of the first half coming up in. Goes out for a Chattanooga throw. Georgia's trying to get the ball away and wait for that half-time whistle. I'm sure they're just waiting for that.
That pass was between Hernandez and Valenciano, and neither of them moved. It's just another one of those examples we're talking about.
It's Bouquet bringing it forward. Valenciano shooting, but RT's right behind it. Gathers it, and no problem. That's half-time, folks. That's your 45 minutes. The Georgia Revolution up 2-0 against Chattanooga. Not quite what we were expecting after the success of Wednesday night, but that's where it is. Taking advantage of the chances, put them in the back of the net. That's what soccer's all about. So, any last thoughts, Keon, before we go for the half-time cup of tea and a biscuit?
Yeah, well, we're just talking about rhythm and how big a part that's playing in this game, and Chattanooga doesn't seem to have theirs. But there is one thing that is a little bit hopeful and a little bit of good news there, which is that Chattanooga's the kind of team, they just have to see one go in, and they'll be right as rain. Right,
I think that's correct. I think we'll see some changes at half-time on the bench. Coach Bill will probably make some changes and get some of the tired legs off, and see a different team come out for the second half of the game and start getting some goals for Chattanooga. Well, right now the Revs are happy, 2-0 up, and they're in a good place, especially in the away game, so they're happy with this. So don't go away. All I can say is there's going to be a lot of action in the second half and lots to watch. So enjoy your 15-minute break, and we'll be right back as soon as that's over. and bring the second half of Georgia Revolution against Chattanooga FC. Folks, don't go away. Oh.
15, Robbie Cope. In for number 8, Marco Micheletto. In the 75th minute. So you still have time to register. Just check in with the Chattanooga FCA. Attendance tonight.
Live coverage of the 2018 FIFA World Cup continues tomorrow on Fox and FS1.
Hello, welcome back to the second half. Chattanooga FC against Georgia Revolution at beautiful Finley Stadium. Thank you for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed your little short break. And if you just joined us in the second half, it is Georgia Revolution 2, Chattanooga FC 0. Not used to seeing Chattanooga in this position, down a couple of goals. So certainly interesting to see what they come up with the second half. I'm sure Coach Bill had a good talk with them in the locker room and gave them some suggestions of what they should be doing. So not seeing any changes in the team just yet. They had a quick huddle before they came out, and Zeka came and joined them for the team talk. But it's not the same 11 that finished the first half. So we were talking during the half-time break that thought they just didn't quite have the rhythm they had on Wednesday night, and you were seeing that too, Keon. You were seeing they hadn't really got the rhythm, and they were making small errors that were becoming big errors. Was that what you were seeing, like I was seeing?
No, I'm seeing exactly what you're seeing. The passes are just a step late. Some of them are a little bit behind, and we're just not used to seeing that from this team. They're usually so sharp, and they play so well together. So we'll see if they're able to iron that out. Really, I don't know what more Coach Elliott can really do here. I think the guys have to figure this one out themselves.
Well, that's it. Once they're on the field, it's kind of up to the players to get it figured out. And they have in the past, so I'm not too concerned about that, but I certainly need to get a little sharper, focus a bit better, and then start banging in some goals. So, I need to be a question of getting to the ball first. Part of that is they're not always getting the ball first. So. There's a better bouquet first, the ball there. He hasn't been getting those in the first half, now he is, so let's see if that continues. He's trying to sharpen that passing and the anticipation too.
And I will say this about Chattanooga, while the chemistry hasn't been there, the effort has been there all day.
Always. Costa, the shot bobbles annoyingly wide. Chattanooga not able to capitalise on that early bit of aggression there.
It's really where they've been fizzling out as the finish, but we'll see if they're able to right the ship on that one.
Well, that's it. Throw the Revolution deep in their half. Foul called there. Foul called on Sanchez.
That looked like a little bit of incidental contact.
I think so. It's like Oakley went down there. That's Oakley. He got his thigh scuffed, but I think he'll walk that one off. Revolution getting it started again with a deep ball in the Chattanooga's half. Sanchez back to D'Amico. Lima looking to bring it up on the right wing. And there again it is. There is again another.
Hernandez was going up, expecting the pass to be ahead of him.
Passes are behind them, and they're not to each other, and that's not what we're used to seeing Chattanooga do. So now the Revolution are fighting for the ball on the corner post.
And this is really how the Revolution have gotten their big moments in their attacking third. Is a Chattanooga misstep, a Chattanooga bad pass.
Right.
Gets them right in it.
Back into play. With a Chattanooga goal kick taken quickly. Lima looking up. Trying to set Costa free, and Revolution accept it and start to build their attack. Nice play, and no, good interception from Lima. That could have been dangerous if that had gone through. And Sanchez on the left wing trying to come forward. He's got Oliveira. Okay, Sanchez. Traffic again for Valenciano looking up. Oliveira touched on Sanchez. Oh, she was ready for that, but it kind of got away from him, and Revolution cleared the lines. Pops out for a throw to Chattanooga, but good clearance from Revolution there. Chattanooga not really capitalising on those errors. Hernandez looking up, trying to find someone. Oliveira, okay, and the pass from Costa goes astray.
Yeah, it just seems like it's always that last pass. On the plus side, you'd have to think one of these has to go through.
Well, it does. Well, that's
just mathematically.
The numbers came. Okay, Costa. Good tackle by the Revolution there. The defence able to break it up. They haven't cleared it, but they're trying to. There's that ball through again. Costa just couldn't get there quick enough. The goalkeeper came out. Ito grabbed it and keeps it safe. Good bit of pressure in Chattanooga though. He spent the first 5 minutes of the game pretty much challenging, and that's good.
And I don't think they had a stretch challenging that long in the first half, so it's a good sign.
Hearing it, and Chattanooga trying to come away, and again Sanchez outnumbered. Nice flick on Oakley. Oh, and D'Amico's right there to make the save from Oakley.
Brilliant save.
Very good. That's much better. Good placement and anticipation, and a quick getaway. Chattanooga trying to break now. And again the Revs trying to make something of this. Coming into space. Trying to get the goal, and
they
have scored a third goal. They are not holding back and settling on their lead. Number 7, Isaac Promise, fighting the way through the Chattanooga defence, takes the deflection when the goalkeeper's on the ground, lobs it into the corner of the goal right at the back. So that is 3-0 in the 53rd minute to the Georgia Revolution.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Everson Lima try and step up and take it, and once he removed himself from the backline equation, there was basically nobody to stop Promise from walking his way to the goal.
Not at all. So what is Coach Billy do next? He's got the entire bench out warming up. He needs to change something, Keelan. He can't leave like this because it's not working.
Yeah,
he needs to make a change.
He's standing up right now, so we'll see.
Like Zecca's going to come on, replacing Felipe Oliveira. Oh, Zecca's got some new boots as well. That was the new shooting boots he's got on. He's changed to, let's see what he's changed to Adidas. He's got a white Adidas shoes now. He's changed his brand. Let's see if that helps him get a goal or two.
It may.
Well, whatever it takes. Chattanooga looking to climb an ever-growing hill against 3 goals down. Of course, the Revolution in turn playing with more confidence as they go on. Again, Promise trying to come through, but winning a throw for the Revs, and there's a substitution coming up for the Revolution. They are bringing on number 11.
Alex Nyarko Harley.
Let's see who they take off. While they're doing that, I'd just like to say quick thank you to our sponsor for the screen, Fox 61 WDSI TV of Chattanooga. Thank you for sponsoring the stream. Don't forget, Fox 61 is your home of all the World Cup matches live in HD as they happen direct from Russia. Don't miss all the action. In 3 great games tonight. Today, rather, with 3 great games tomorrow. So watch more on Fox.
You know what's great about the World Cup being in Russia? You get soccer in the morning. You get to have a bowl of cereal and sit down and watch some games.
They took off Ryan King. But you're right, it's better to stay up till like 2 a.m. to watch it if it's in Japan or somewhere. So definitely an improvement on the time difference. Ideally it would be in Brazil, it's in the same time zone, but it's not. So
right.
And then it would be similar next time in 2026. No, not 2026. 2022 when it's in Qatar. It'll be fairly friendly for time zones too, about a 5 or 6 hour time difference from the east coast of the USA, so that shouldn't be too bad either. Free kick to Chattanooga here, and Mendes over that one. Let's see if Chattanooga can make something happen from here. They need to get back in this game.
And there's still
The
plenty of
longer
time.
they leave it, well, there is, but not that much time.
Not that much time, but it's early enough that you can do something about it.
Oh, just past the right-hand post. A little more dangerous than Chattanooga. But still a little room for improvement. So, these are getting it back into play. That midfield battle again we've been seeing all the game. But, the Revolution's back line still staying strong. Here they come again, trying to make something happen. Nice ball, intercepted by Sanchez. Okay, bringing it forward. Hernandez. Here comes Zeka now on the left wing. Zeka looking for space. Hernandez. Stagaona. Cross, that's a bit of a shot, goes into the side netting, not what Chattanooga hoping for from Zeka there. Another goal kick for the Revolution. Just like to thank our main sponsor tonight, Volkswagen Chattanooga, the official title sponsor of the Chattanooga Football Club. Volkswagen Chattanooga, proud sponsors and Chat-hooligans since 2009. And also CHI Memorial. Visit memorial.org, CHI Memorial, imagine better health. Far side of throw at the Revolution. Chattanooga giving them too much space, really. I'd like to see them closing them down a bit better and not giving them the room to do these things. Crowding on that side of the field too. Bunching up again. And again, not really a great pass there. The Revs are able to gather it up in their defence and come forward. Yeah, too long that one, and now for a Chattanooga throw. Hernandez quickly taking that to Bouquet.
And it's nice to see Chattanooga at least having the sense of urgency.
Putting it out.
Like, yeah, another miscue.
Unforced errors, Keon.
A ton of them. And at some point, they stack up to the point where you can't take any of them back.
Right. Chattanooga's midfield's getting bossed around at the moment. They're not used to that, are they?
No, and again, it's a very smart thing for Georgia to do.
Oh yeah, long pass, but nothing comes of it. Chattanooga throw on the far side. Chattanooga make something of it. They've played an hour. And we have 30 minutes to go, but still 3-0 to the Georgia Revolution right now. Unfamiliar territory for Chattanooga, to be honest.
Hey, Jason Henry, number 19 for the Revs, coming in.
Oakley coming off. I see why they put on another striker to replace the striker. Give him a rest. You've got someone else on the bench getting ready to come on too. Still no subs apart from Zeka for Chattanooga. The Revs have been quite liberal with them. Another shot and deflected out again. Goal kick though. Didn't get the shot in.
Well, it's an easier decision to make when you have the lead.
Well, it is, of course. Everybody gets to rotate and play a little bit. Sanchez on the far side. Long ball, trying to get Winter free, but nothing to it. A bit too long, and the keeper gathers it. The keeper's been good about anticipating some of those crosses too. I think some of the teams he played against, they've hung back a bit when there's been a cross, and this keeper just comes out and bosses them and takes them. And that's made a difference too. Has given Chattanooga those extra bit of space to get onto the ball and make a shot.
You talked about the pressure that he's not really getting up close, and part of that is he's very proactive.
He is, yeah. Oh, and there it is again. Another pass where somebody's not standing.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind Hernandez
Sanchez,
there.
Again, every time this happens, Georgia get 2 players on one Chattanooga player, and they get outnumbered and they get possession back. Valenciano looking to chip it into the box. Winter trying to chest it down. Costa and away. A good scramble, and the Revs get it clear. Costa almost getting through to get a goal. Bit more pressure from Chattanooga, that's good to see.
Chattanooga will get a corner here, so that'll at least earn a good second shot at this.
So Costa over the corner. And he goes deep into the middle, up in the air, still on the ground, bouncing. Who's going to get hold of it? And Georgia hook it away. Gaona deep into the box. Nice attempt there from Sanchez to hook it over the keeper. It was a bit too high and he gathers it up.
That's the best look that Chattanooga's had in about half an hour.
It is. Again, the George coming down the far side, promise they're trying to come through. Just runs out for a goal kick, but still threatening on that far side. Quickly taken. Okay to Hernandez. And the pass is behind Costa, not in front of him.
Though, I will say that Hernandez didn't have very much of a place to go there with that pass.
Right. Right.
So that was the only place he could put it, but fortunately Costa had already tried to get ahead there and see if he could get the scoring position.
Because that's how he plays fast, so... yeah. Alright. throw in on the near side of the Hooligans. Long throw to Hernandez. Great throw right to his feet. Vinciano picking up.
It's actually a really good pass by Winter back to Costa.
And Bouquet coming down the wing, trying to find space out for a throw to Chattanooga. Still pressing into the Revolution half. Deep in the box, bit of pushing and shoving, and the Revs get it away again. They are so fast at streaking away the same way that Costa does. Good tackle, and a foul called. It was, yeah, he kind of clipped him.
And regardless of whether or not it was a foul, I still think it was a good attempt at a tackle
And there's a yellow card.
because he was the last man back, and
Yeah,
it did not look good.
he didn't. Sanchez got to him, but he did clip him as he got the ball, so in a defensive situation that's going to be a yellow card most times. So free kick to the Revs at 24 yards out on the diagonal. Let's see how they line up for this one. D'Amico trying to get his wall set. Playing it short, taking the shot and way over the bar and to the right, so no danger there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of our Chick-fil-A Match Night family. The winner of tonight's contest, Bart Wallen. Bart Wallen. Go to the CFC merchandise booth to collect your Chick-fil-A.
Well fought ball by Winter.
With the ball, yeah. Bouquet coming down the left side. Bouquet still tries to get past two. Looks like it was fouled. The keeper waves that one on. The referee waves that one on. Not the keeper. Jubaszczyk trying to come down the left wing the same way. Trying to make space and wins the throw for CFC. Chattanooga waiting to make a substitution. Looks like Charlie Clark waiting to come on.
Yeah,
it is.
Looks like our boy Charlie.
Taking off Luke Winter. Big round of applause for Luke. So let's see if Charlie can do his magic again and find the back of the net. This may be what makes the difference with the fresh legs and Charlie's huge desire to score goals. Again,
That was just a double team there.
The Revs getting it away again. Trying to keep it in play and giving out for a throw to the Revs. Looks like they made a substitution while we were talking. Number 16, Aaron Whitton coming on for the Revs. So another get my teeth in. Another substitution for Chattanooga. Dow Costa coming off, Santi Moore coming on, striker for striker. So fresh legs up front for Chattanooga. Let's see what difference that makes. Sanchez out a bit too long there. Runs out for a throw for the Revs on the far side. There's still some more subs to come on for Chattanooga. They're not done yet, but see how these two do. Give them a minute or two to get to it. Almost 70 minutes played, 20 minutes to get some goals, so that time is ticking away too fast.
It is, but you hope to, at the very least, not be shut out in your home stadium.
Absolutely. Sanchez on the ball, left wing trying to come down the wing. Touching the defence. And out for a Chattanooga throw. Deep in the Revolution half. See what they do with this. They go long or short. That's Valenciano. Valenciano going to put it right across the pitch. Emerson Lima taking the shot. Kind of close to the scoreboard that time. A little optimistic.
And I know you're in a rush to score, but if you're Chattanooga, I don't know that's exactly the look you were looking for there.
Well, when you have fresh strikers, I'd probably give it to the fresh strikers, but I'm not on the field. So, Atty taking the goal kick, taking his time, of course.
Good move.
Santi Moore. Deflection, yes, it's
Got
in.
into the net.
It's in.
The shutout is over.
There it is.
CFC getting on the board.
Got San Diego Moore putting that one in. What a good substitution that was. Went right through traffic into the far side of the net. The goalkeeper couldn't do a thing about it. That's going to give him a shot in the arm and a great boost of confidence. So, Chattanooga get one back, 3-1, 20 minutes to go. This is going to get exciting, Keon.
It's about time.
That's when we watch soccer.
CFC having a rather bad habit of getting into the 70th minute or so before they finally get going.
Yeah, it's true. It is a bit late in the game, but there's a little bit more urgency about them. Looking up and trying to drive forward here. Bouquet over to Sanchez, a little bit too long, and runs out for a goal kick. Look at that touch going. Oh, and the Revs does get that last touch and clear it, but not out of danger yet. Nice work there, keeping possession, focusing on staying calm. Okay, winning it back, but out for a Chattanooga throw. Hernandez, Feliciano. Again, the ball's getting away from them. Optimistic shot there from Aaron Whitten, but they wasted a bit more time. That's probably what the Revs would like to do, is waste a bit more time. There's an unnecessary foul.
Yeah, Jack Gurr of the Revs just ran directly into the body of Sanchez.
Free kick from about, say, 24 yards out. Hernandez over it, everybody up on the edge of the penalty box. Swinging it in. Lima, still loose, keeper can't hold it. The Revs get it away. Made the keeper work a bit there tonight. Chattanooga coming back up again. In space. crossed over. Oh, and a great header there, but just over the bar.
Yeah, Valenciano got his head on it, but just couldn't get it to stay down. It was a good shot.
Yeah. So we got a substitution for Chattanooga.
Here comes Derek Cole.
Yep, Caleb Cole, the goal scorer from Wednesday night. So Damien Gona coming off, another striker coming on. Chattanooga obviously intending to get some more goals. They put it on Caleb, so let's see what happens here with the fresh legs.
It's a bit of a risk because it does make them quite a bit smaller size-wise.
It does, but then if you get the goals,
then it doesn't matter.
that's the name of what we're doing tonight, I think. So Hernandez recovering the deflection. See who has checked. Chattanooga pushing up into the Georgia half very deeply. Santiago Moore, Hernandez takes a shot, deflected, gets it back, just outplayed and outnumbered and fouled there too,
pushed to the ground.
But play goes on, and Lima holding up play by holding up the player, and I suspect he'll get a card for that one.
Probably, but
that was the
little bit of retaliation
there's
there.
the yellow card was the professional foul, but referee not catching the foul on Hernandez earlier on.
And this is how you lose control of a game, because you don't make a call there on one play and then you make a call on the other side. Everson Lima saw his guy go down and the referee didn't do anything about it, so he took it into his own hands.
Right. We've seen that so many times in soccer matches. So the Revs have a free kick right on the halfway line. And it deep over to the right hand side, but Caleb Cole all the way back to clear it. Valenciano trying to push it forward again. The Revs are reading the passes, getting there, and another foul, and looks like he's gone down like a sack of potatoes, and he's probably close to death, but he's probably going to be okay in about 2 minutes. So referee calling on the trainer, but it may be a case of overacting. We'll see. While this is going on, I'll just say a quick thank you to our sponsors of the stream tonight, Fox 61, WDSI Chattanooga. Thank you for giving us sponsorship tonight. Fox 61, home of all the World Cup games, live in high definition, direct from Russia. 3 more games tomorrow to watch on Fox 61. Well, he's getting up. He appears to be okay. Holding his face, but I'm sure that was the part of the body that got the contact when they made the foul. Play goes on. The Revolution with 10 men on the field right now, deep into the box. Chattanooga away. And the Revs are taking him off to get a bit of treatment. Valenciano, bit of wrestling there to win a goal kick for Chattanooga. Jamaica ready to take it quickly, get things moving. Bouquet. Looking up, okay, trying to get things moving. From the left wing, now back to the middle. Everybody again forced into the Revs half. Chattanooga push through and try and get something happening. Chattanooga wing and throw on the far side. Crossed in. The Revs get to the ball first and get a chance to clear it. Charlie Clark coming all the way back, trying to win it back. Out for a throw to Chattanooga, good play. Charlie Clark making that long dash back, and he's going to get back up into striker territory. Hernandez flicking on to the invisible man. Not what we expected there. 80 minutes played. Still 3-1 to the Georgia Revolution. Chattanooga looking for those goals to come back into the game. Pushing hard too.
Yeah, the sense of urgency is clearly there.
It is. Another substitute for Chattanooga coming up. Looks like number 2, Cameron Woodfin, getting ready to come on. So again, another striker. Foul called against Chattanooga. Pierre Bouquet putting his mount on the ground. Cam coming on, it's like Pierre Bouquet coming off. So Cam will play more of a midfield role. But he's versatile enough to play in both locations, so it shouldn't be a problem. So, free kick the Revolution in front of their bench here on the near side, coming down the right wing. In the box, pushed out by Chattanooga. And again, a misread there by Hernandez, unusual, and the Revolution get the ball back. That speed, trying to get it across. Lima there again, pushing it away. But, the Revs taking advantage of that little error. And referee calling another foul, which looked like more of a collision against Chattanooga.
Chattanooga FC would like to thank our sponsors, Cap and Mike from RV Eye Care. Go see them to see more clearly.
We'd like to thank our sponsors at this moment, Capman White Eye Care, fixers of foul vision.
Because I will say that, I mean, it may come off a little homer with me saying it, but I feel like Chattanooga doesn't have the advantage of getting to be the beneficiary of as many of these calls as the Revs have been.
I'm thinking the calls are going one way a little bit. Is that what you're saying to me? Or was it just the referee's foul vision?
I mean, it's possibly just the foul vision.
It could be the foul vision. So, all right, Chattanooga back into play. Caleb Cole taking a shot but deflected away. Chattanooga watching that big clock behind them, seeing the time is ticking away. And another 50-50 call. Cameron Woodfin taking his man down. The referee's calling out a foul. It's more of a stumble, but the Revs get another free kick. I've had the crowd not liking that a whole lot.
I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, you look at a point earlier in the game when Hernandez was clearly fouled and
right.
call.
Well, there's been a couple of fouls on Hernandez that haven't been called and probably should have been. Revs going deep. D'Amico's up to it, gathers the ball, gets the ball out quickly. Zeka trying to get something happening on the left wing here. Can't get the pass completion. And Valenciano gets knocked on the head. Referee sees nothing wrong with that, and play goes on. And there's out to Sanchez. And a pass just not connecting. Chattanooga's passes again there. Hernandez coming in for the tackle and making it clean, giving the Revs a throw on the far side.
And another miscommunication on that pass. Woodfin started to turn in, the pass was passed out, and that's kind of all she wrote on that one.
Stephen Rocker about to come on off the substitutes bench, giving Daniel Valenciano a break. So Stephen Rocker playing in the midfield in Valenciano's anchoring position. So more fresh legs into the 85th minute. Let's see what these fresh legs can do. Zeka looking up, trying to find space. Sanchez again trying to find a way through. Mendes to Cole. Cole back to Hazcek. Chattanooga being pushed back each time, not trying to keep possession, but not going up the field as fast as they like to be, I don't think.
Yeah, and part of the issue is that every single player for the Revs is back here.
Yeah, it's a very crowded half with both teams in the same half. Even D'Amico has come out of his goal and is almost halfway up in the Chattanooga half.
Just in case they have to reset.
Oh,
they don't have to go all the way back.
That's right, and the body language tells you they're all urgently trying to get in that goal. Okay, Cole left wing, looking up. Deep into the box, nice cross. Who's there? And the Revs get it away again.
Yeah, Clark was there, just went a little bit over his head.
A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Cameron Woodfin coming away second best on that one. Good tackle from Hazcek. It's clean. But the ball comes in the Revs' possession again. Now they're going to try and cut on the other wing, on their left side. Lima intercepts. Looks up, they're to feed it back into the danger zone. To Hernandez in the middle. Hernandez the good look at who's available. Chips it through. Doesn't quite come off, gets a second chance. Zeka taking the shot. Oh! Off the post. Nice shot from Zeka there. Keeper didn't get near it. So it came off the post on the right hand side. That would have been a great goal if that had gone in.
It would have been, and Zeka with the best looking shot from that distance that Chattanooga's taken all day.
Absolutely.
Chattanooga's taken a few shots from distance, but that one looked nice. Just a bit outside.
The Revs just hoofing the ball away at this stage and not chasing it. Just trying to keep Chattanooga out of their half. A lot like the Sweden and Germany game when the Swedes just tried to keep the Germans out as long as they could. Caleb Cole in space takes a shot straight into the feet of a Revolution player. And there's a foul. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty, but the referee's given a goal kick. Incredible. Zeka gets knocked down from behind by a defender. While the referee sees nothing wrong, so it's a goal kick. The crowd is not happy.
Then I'm with them.
That's a very strange call. Zeka was punching the back there.
that was a solid hit.
Solid penalty to me. Chattanooga getting over it, trying to come forward again. Zeka, deep ball. Trying to find Santiago Moore and has to be pushed out for a corner by the Revs. Good pressure from Chattanooga. They keep turning the screw, keep the pressure on. Moore with the corner kick, taking it fast.
Trying to get everybody lined up.
And another good one. Oh, and a header from... It's like Stephen Rocker just went way off the left. One of the Chattanooga players is down, I think.
It looks like one of the Revolution players.
One of the Revs defenders is down. I'm not sure if he's actually hurt or he's just trying to waste time. I'm surprised the referee saw that one actually. He's missed so much tonight, but he saw that one.
He's managed to see all of the Revolution.
Well, he has, hasn't he? Which is interesting. So this gives the Rev a good chance to waste a bit of time. Not sure how much extra time there will be added on for injuries and stoppages. We'll find out with that in a moment for you and let you know how much time there will be added on. appears to not be dead, so that's a good sign. He's just hobbling around a little bit, but he was acting like he'd been shot by a gun, that he's not, thank goodness.
Now entering the game for Georgia Revolution, number 15,
So Uvala Lima coming into the game here for
Substitution
the
here,
Reds.
looks like for the injured player. So. He got a knock on one of his legs. He's happy to get to the bench and take a breather, I think, so play resumes with the goal kick to the Revs. We're on 90 minutes, not sure how much extra time we're going to play.
There will be 5 minutes of stoppage time, 5 minutes.
Well, there we are, we have 5 minutes of extra time to play, so Chattanooga can still score during that time. Hernandez, Zeka, oh, good clearance by the Revs. Nice shot there too.
Yeah, Zeka had a good look at it.
He did. And the Revs,
That was going in if it wasn't cleared
the
properly.
Revs get it away to the halfway line. Throwing back to Phil D'Amico, who's almost up in the centre circle. He's playing it deep into the box and straight to the goalkeeper.
Keeper to keeper.
Keeper to keeper. There you go. See if Chattanooga can make the most of this 5 minutes they've got. The Revs still out there trying to get the shot in, and there it is, number 4 goal for the Revs. D'Amico was way off his line and the striker got around him. Let's see who that was. I think it was Promise again, let me see.
That is Harley. Came
Oh,
off
that
the
was
bench.
Harley, number 11, Harley, who came off the bench wearing the same colour boots as Promise, but yes. Again, just got in the space and got round D'Amico too easily and was able to slide it in from a distance, so 4-1. Chattanooga don't have a lot they can do at this point.
One of those situations where basically Georgia had been clearing it over and over again, but they weren't chasing it down, and then Harley chased it down and it caught Chattanooga off guard.
It did. And D'Amico wasn't positioned quite right, so they took advantage of it, so... Chattanooga with a mountain to climb here. I think they're stuck at base camp. Still got plenty of fighting in them though, still trying to get the goals back.
And goal differential is very
Santiago
important. So.
Moore, yes it is. Santiago Moore fouled, but advantage play, there's goal. There's number 2.
Chattanooga running into the net. They're trying to get this one back in
Charlie
play.
Clark, goal number 2.
Goal number 2, but no celebration.
Not really, just want to get back into play. So 4-2 the Georgia Revolution. Charlie Clark getting one back for Chattanooga. What are they going to do in the last couple of minutes? The game's not over, folks, plenty of drama. Revolution
we've
players.
got a Revolution player down.
Got another bad case of overacting and he's falling down from that. So the referee's going to waste time making sure he's okay.
See if we can nominate him to the Academy.
I think we should.
Get him
the
an
Academy
Oscar.
of Overactors. Piercy up and about again. And the Revs making another substitution to try to waste a bit more time. Pretty much bringing out all the tactics that time wasters like to use.
Don't you feel bad when you're hobbling and you're really not that hurt?
Well, as long as the man just hobble with the same leg until he gets off the field, then he can stop doing it. Revs coming forward again in the space. Chattanooga trying to get back. Caleb Cole on a one-on-one. Ball goes right across the box. Sanchez, Woodfin.
And Zeka's on it.
From Zeka, Woodfin needs to go faster. Needs to get some speed on it. Can't wait around him. Trying to get the ball across, but the Revs clearing away for another Chattanooga throw. Stephen Rocker working hard there. Another cross, deep in the box, too deep, and out for a goal kick. Sharatsky with the last action of this game, or is it more to come? Getting close to being at the end of the 5 minutes. Got a good move going, and again just a breakdown there. The Revs still fighting for this. They're not over, are they?
And they like scoring, especially some of these players from off the bench.
Oh yeah,
get an opportunity to play in the game.
They want to get on their name on the score sheet. Goal kick to Chattanooga. D'Amico getting it moving quickly. Short to Hernandez. Lee looking to drive it up deep. Oh, referee calling another foul. And in fact, I think he's called the end of the game.
Called the game there.
I think he has. He's called the game. So 4-2 the Georgia Revolution. A lot of drama in that game and a lot of goals, but not going Chattanooga's way at all. Really a flip over from the Wednesday game.
Yeah.
When Chattanooga were dominant and the ones making the 4 goals. This time, not. So an interesting game to see. Chattanooga, of course, playing again Wednesday against the Atlanta Silverbacks, and as we said earlier, that game, if you missed it, has been rescheduled for Chattanooga. So they'll be playing here at Chattanooga Christian School at 7:30 on Wednesday the 27th. So if you were thinking about making that long drive to Atlanta, just make a long drive down Broad Street and you can see them play here, and that will count as an away game for the Silverbacks. So another chance to see Chattanooga, see how they bounce back from this this unfortunate defeat tonight.
$10 online at ChattanoogaFC.com. Your season pass.
The Georgia Revs applauding their solitary fan who made the drive up from Atlanta. There he is, one guy holding a flag. So they take quite a lot of fans in when they go on the road. At least one of them made it. So yeah, an interesting game, Keon. Not what we were anticipating when we came into the stadium about 7 o'clock tonight. We were anticipating a follow-on for Wednesday's game, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, so, I mean, you'd expect a little bit of momentum carryover, but that wasn't the case this time.
No, not at all. So not what we expected. So yeah, folks at home, hope you enjoyed watching the game. It was a little disappointing for Chattanooga. They just didn't get the rhythm going and didn't get things to go their way, and not sure that was part of it, or the referee didn't help, or a lot of things, but for whatever reason, not the best performance I've seen them play for quite a long time, actually. So there it is, at 90 minutes, Georgia Revolution 4, Chattanooga FC 2. So we'll sign off tonight. We'll see you Wednesday for the webcast on Wednesday evening. Thank you for watching tonight, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy watching the rest of the World Cup on Fox 61 HD. And we will speak to you on Wednesday night. From me and Keelan, good night.
Good night.